Right. Joy is right. I got up this morning. I was pretty hungover, right? I knew this stream was happening last night. As far as I knew, right, this was just going to be like what we expected. Like, we expected an apology. Like, we expected a bit of like TC accepting the blame, like understanding what's happened, not to try and shit on the region, like, or make a joke of it. But so I thought it's just gonna be Andor, this Toby. I didn't know Satan was gonna be on. I don't even know why he's there, to be honest. But so last night I played some Roll Company. I chilled out and I got up this morning. I was hungover as fuck, to be honest. And I've never had. I put it on, and I've never had a video honestly sobered me up so quickly. And I thought, I want to make a video. I went to make one. I was like, I can't make one now. I'm angry, but so I've mulled over it all day, and I've decided to do one. And I don't get what happened. I don't get the explanation. It's yeah. So I've made a video on it. But it's just my opinion.
A special, well, at least from my standpoint, a Friday edition of the Gears of War. I normally call it a developer stream, but it's not really a developer stream. This is a dedicated esports stream. I am joined by two phenomenal people. We've got, well, one phenomenal person and one not so, and I'll let you guys pick.
What is that about? Straight off the bat, right? What is that about?
I love Chris's face.
If Toby's not phenomenal, like, he's the face of Gears Esports,
joining us
like,
as well.
he does a lot of work on stuff like that. That's an insult to either of them.
During the
like,
last,
why would you sit there and let yourself be insulted like that?
Both of you guys do a great job. I love watching you.
His reply,
the enthusiasm, the fun is amazing. So, big news today. We talked a little bit about, or you. I argued with someone else as well.
Literally, right, all the way through this stream, right?
I mean, obviously, everyone would have seen our announcements.
And the matter they just filibuster through. I don't know what happens with the cameras. So they just filibuster through this shit, right? We're supposed to get half an hour each here, and a lot of this video is just them going on about shit. I get this part. It's obviously he's there to explain what EGL are doing. All the information on the website, egl.tv or whatever it is, it's all there, right? And that's all he sort of wants to say. You can see it's all he wants to say. This isn't really his position. Dana says he'd rather had someone else, like, fucking hell, in the chat. Deluxe is just popping up. Desires get escalation. Fuck yeah, people kicking off a bit.
Can see
Deluxe comments on Satan's mic.
As well,
Satan's
got a total of
but yeah,
$15,000 for the weekend.
Just had a bit thingy, like, but
for the quarterly majors as well. We're going to be
running why would you take that shit off there?
5 PM BST and GMT when we do, of course, change time zones. Just to run through a couple more.
Passionate, small, but passionate group in Europe.
So instantly, first comment on it, right?
In South America,
obviously, just put it down. Small, yes, but 6%. Like America's getting American Latin's getting 500k. We're getting fucking 30k across the season. Like, we get 6% across the season of what they're getting. Do we really only make up 6%? And they don't make up much more than that. Latin make it up.
I don't want to start, but just sort of like maybe. All of that stuff that Chris very quickly listed off is going to be
a while into it now.
So, because I most comments.
See, look, right. What happens is everyone gets in this fucking chat here. People haven't piped up for ages. Getting in and they start going 4v4 X again because this fucking playlist, right? And it just lets this cunt play into it. He just gets onto it and he just latches up and he's just filibustering more. He's just played into him. Like FaZe, you'll probably see me in Pro League. Like, oh, this kid's never even been LAN, has he? He hasn't, like, in his entire career. Like, they're just.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about it. In terms of, you know, how this is workings, whereas, you know, for you guys,
didn't even need me this long. He just came on and just, like, give us the finger
with the pro teams
and then left.
in the roster looks and where we are going directionally for
It's
the
just
mods,
it's
for
just
the amount
loads
of players
and
on the map,
loads of this,
you know,
man.
they're very much an open book. So we're excited for games. If the tournament the community thinks that's the best way to run things,
They just
we'll
don't
do it.
get it.
You know, I said we have to be there playing the
People
kind
don't
of
want
games
to come
that
back. That's
want
the
to
thing.
play. And if we
You
can
still-
facilitate that in a
You're still gonna have the people who come and play, like obviously because they want the cash. Like it's still an okay little bit of cash. Like it's not loads, but like
But I just want to let people
it's
know.
a bit of money each
so
pocket.
for the first half of this, so until half.
Like, it's fucking more shite. Like. So obviously, but it's not going to be the same, is it? People aren't going to turn out. That's the problem. Like the game at the minute is actually decent, but you've got to acknowledge that it was your fuck up that caused it to be in the situation it is. You went from the most played game on Xbox to around the top 30th mark, in a month, because the game was shit.
A fair bit of tension on so going to be
If your Xbox is bricked, I had nothing to do with it.
Your plays on PC, you already mentioned that.
Alright, well, from our point of view, we would like to obviously make that a lot higher.
He says he still didn't answer the question. He did answer the question, he just didn't answer it well.
Now we can experiment
That's
a
the
little
thing.
bit more to see what you guys.
I don't know. Toby, call me out if you feel I'm dodging the questions.
Right, let's see you, right? Yes, Toby, call him out. Yes, Toby. He's got more questions, right? I'll do it for you. Right, he's talking about the Liverpool event. Yes, 9 teams showed up to a Liverpool event. In the space of 6 months, they did 3 events. Right, they did Sheffield in the April, then they did London, and then they did Liverpool in the August, and London was in between. Right, of course, if you did 3 events that quick, team numbers are going to dwindle. They went down from 16 down to 9. They were too close together. I don't know what they're talking about there. He's just sort of mocking it in the end, but it's the same situation with Gears 5 as the same as with Gears 4. The game was good at the start, right, and then as they continue to fuck it up, or with Gears 5 it's fucked from the start, right, the population dwindled, and then on Gears 4 they just stopped supporting ranked and stuff towards the end, and now on Gears 5 they just cut us off completely. It's just nonsense. It's pure nonsense coming from his mouth, and Toby should have called him out on this, right, instead of just smiling and laughing it off, he should have called him out. 3 events in the space of 6 months is not good. I Deluxe, who's in the chat now, again, I don't know why these people have come just to support 4v4 execution, nothing to do with EU or anything, right? But he had an event organised, he was supposed to be going to Cassidy, and that got cancelled because it only got 4 or 5 teams, right? And that was NA. Right, NA is in the same situation as EU, not as badly, but that's why they combined with LATAM. They've combined with LATAM because the NA team numbers are shite as well, outside of the pro teams. Toby should have said something there. If you want to be the face of Gears EU when it comes to talking to people like this, you need to know how to raise the points back to them. It's just this is just factual things that happened. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was tweeting about it. Why are you doing so many events so close together? Blah blah blah. Everyone was on about it, and they still did it anyway. And numbers dwindled. Maybe it was a pre-marketing trick, or it was just idiotic arrangement. Whatever.
Much money yet?
There's no way EU is only 6% of their income. NA LATAM and EU 6%, 500,000 for NA LATAM, and we only get 6% of that. There's no way.
To the prize pool.
Obviously, we get it. COVID has fucked up a lot of shit. Right, we get that, but
So across the board, our program went down. The size and the scale of the program
last
year or last season.
To Toby, there is no scene anymore for each to do what they want.
Last season we had majors, we had travel coverage.
They're saying they're not coming back.
We had pro league structure.
It's your fault.
The
game was fucking they marketed the game unbelievably, and then they fucked it up. It just wasn't working. You've got rid of the people, you brought new people in now to do the job of the people that couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah,
and we're taking the fucking slack for it.
The big, complaints or points of.
When we announced the UMG partnership,
we probably could have done a better job at that.
On the management and operations.
Director of Communications.
And they're not affiliated with Europe.
We probably could have done a better job than that.
Europe and South America, and they're not.
Cunt.
Obviously, everybody knows each other, and we're all friends.
You fucked up.
From a business standpoint, EGL is EGL, and UMG is
UMG. I don't get the business decision from UMG, right? I don't is it Ryan Foos who's running UMG Gears? Whatever his shit is, the whole burger situation, all that. There's messages getting exchanged between no one's happy to see you get dropped. Fuck knows what all that's about, right? But the fact of the matter is, a lot of Europeans use UMG. A lot of European Gears players use UMG. win the daft tournaments like that they do, and do well on the ladders and stuff. Like, I don't get why UMG are willing to risk that market. Like, if EGL now decide to do their own leagues and stuff, their own like ladders and shit, they could just take that away from UMG. Why are they willing just to lose that as well? Like, I don't understand the decisions.
Happen faster with
right, it says as soon as UMG got involved, we basically knew EU was getting thrown in the dirt, and that was all because of Ryan Fools.
We have more information, more news soon. I mean,
he did like apparently like I did it from the start. It was thinking, but syntax to the stream, right? Like after sort of Matt Renland did his Gal drama was all going on, and like people from EGL were in that chat and they were saying we've heard nothing from TC on the situation. So at the time they hadn't spoken anyone, they talking shit. He's literally what he's saying is we were already talking to EGL at the time, and EGL said no, they weren't. So like they need to get on the same page there. Like
part of my own personal ethos, and really what I've learned.
I didn't hear an apology though. Nothing for the game being shit. Nothing for the game being fucked up. Nothing for the lack of communication. Like
we haven't been able to deliver on that promise at a game.
We probably could have done better. That's what we get. Probably could have done better. Betty called him up for waffling again. Like.
So again, I wish we could have done it sooner.
Actually, you know,
right.
Some
more filibustering happens here. Long story short from Dana. No. Right, no.
Around that, I think I can say that we would love Toby. I know
that you're not a fan
of it, but I don't mind a little bit of that.
Like,
so for
nobody's
me,
arguing. I don't know if Latam's better than you. Nobody's debating that. Like, Latam is the biggest scene. Like, Latam's the biggest scene. Society's still going 4v4 Criterion. He does it all the way through.
We would. I mean, I personally like here, but I feel like
another one. No bother, mate. I'll just put the kettle on. Fuck me.
And I think when they showed up in North America and in Latin
America,
and I think you get a rated R and you get an elevate and you get those two
on
just pushing each other.
Just
I would have loved
no apology yet.
Show up at
no nothing.
Because I feel like just having high they were above the competition, and we've seen other people catch up and push them. And to me,
they get rated down a little bit better than most of the NA teams. That's just like
because I do feel like
that's just a fact.
And then
but now it's fucked now, isn't it?
Last in the fall, we were getting
increase if we see a general increase in participation across the board. For example,
right. So Toby has just asked the exact same question, phrased differently. I'm not sure why.
Improvement in the future,
like
from an esports standpoint.
And again, the answer is.
I'm gonna put
no.
my non-esports hat, and I want to talk holistically about.
No, let me just start talking about some other shit.
No. Our commitment is to go and make Gears.
Right, it's very simple. It's a two-letter word. Couldn't speak English. No. Right. No.
Regions, just
they fucked up. Like Betty, haha, you made the worst. It's like they did. Like these fucked up. Admittedly, they've got rid of the people some of the people who fucked it up, but like it's still on them. They just won't admit it. If you look at the start of the season, the likes of Jay, Syntax and stuff, they were in EGL finals and stuff in the cups that they were doing and stuff. Like the teams were there. The game was crap. Like the game was fucked. It's only just started working. I don't understand.
Again, it sounds like a very PR-y kind of answer.
You know me, I'm always playing.
I don't understand.
I'm on mouse and keyboard PC with my friends and all that.
Trace is scared of you. I'm just telling you right now. I was DMing when you were playing him, and he's like,
no one cares. Look, it's literally like.
I mean, Explosive was playing with my teammates yesterday. Actually, as soon as I got offline, I was like,
nobody cares who played with your fucking teammates. Fuck, like. He spoke more about himself and his teammates and like all this stuff than like actual stuff that should have been said.
The plan, yeah, I'll do
right. No, they're not streaming the 2Ks. Right, hopefully someone will do something, and obviously they're going to stream the majors. Like it's fucking not even fucking worth it, man. Like
things up massively.
Nobody's going to do it.
What Europe can do and what we are doing.
You're going to have a few teams, obviously, just wanting a bit of free cash. Still got some people playing, but you're never getting this back now.
I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat.
More happy. Make happy, yeah.
This
is Dana finding a polite way of saying, like, if you want something doing, do it your fucking selves, because we're not going to help you. It's like, it's on you guys. Like, fuck off.
If I see reason why.
Marsh has just said, I think he says, I'm not coming back, I'm not playing again.
If they're competing, there's no reason why they couldn't be. Coward! But anyway. I don't know.
How he just won? just done it all, and it took him out for a so he finished high in the last major, like that was a LAN.
Toby, I know that you've been keeping an eye on it as well. Did you see anything?
What's Toby Abbey, man? Like someone.
Yeah, there's so much talk about 4v4 at the moment, right? Play a bit better.
Yeah, he's accepted no responsibility. Like no, like the chat has been filled with idiots. Like we're just being mocked, and the chat is full of idiots. Like
I guess
it's a fucking joke. Like where? Like
more detail future later on in the stream.
I get it. You get Toby because he's the face and he's got the charisma and he's the. And he's got the appearance and the thing, but like he wasn't the person for this. We needed someone who was actually going to try and make TC and Daynet will actually take some accountability, because there's no accountability here. There's just none.
I'll jump in straight away and say that, you know, it'll make you guys want to.
No one's coming back, man.
So we can get the scene rolling again, but you know, just speak to us. You know, you speak to.
Numbers are not down because of that rank, but their rank was only fixed for 5 months into the game, and it was the same on Gal 4 as well at the back. Like,
you know, that's basically.
This is on TC, and they've just accepted no responsibility, no apology, nothing. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I really do hope someone
they just continued to mug us off, and this time Toby and Seaton are like in on the fucking joke somehow. What the fuck?
And it is understandable, you know, we stress. But
explosive, but Scout 4 rank worked for a bit, they killed it at the end by not letting you play with anyone. Yes, explosive, right, yes, they fucked.
Yeah.
They fucked us over, they fucked the EU region over. But why are Americans so scared to play against us as well? Like, GB done it for years. Like, one team hosts, the other team hosts, most rounds one hosts the tiebreaker. Why can't we like do that? The Americans, why did NA not get put with EU and then leave the LATAM, open the spaces up? Because LATAM can bring the money in, LATAM can bring it all in. So we could put NA against Europe. You're all paying for awesome internet connections. What, 50 ping? Like, you can still play.
Again, it's an opportunity to see
that something invest in Europe.
Some of the people who say it's dodged question, at the end of the day, you've dodged events, right?
I want to just underscore esports to be successful. And
but your game was shit. Like, you're saying this, but your game was fucked. Like, you want to be successful, your game was only just now working. You fucked it up.
I feel like all the reasons about why some people may be disappointed with the game, whatever it is. But TC has made significant investments inside of Europe. And unfortunately, you know,
the game didn't work. When they first came out, there was numbers there, there was players there, like, yes, not massive numbers, but there was much bigger numbers. The game didn't work. Take some fucking responsibility.
The amount of money that's being invested in ages, etc. But
the drop in prize pool, $500,000 for NA and LATAM, $30,000 for EU. We've got 6% of what they've got.
And improving our region.
Like Chris Orange says, it's too drastic drop. Like, it's a slap in the face, and then it's a laugh at us on top of the slap in the face, and these two fucking just go along with it.
Much love as much as we can, and hard stop too. So I'm going to say adieu.
And that's Chris, the fucking lot. So basically, there's the finger. There it is. Like our fucking lump it. We panicked. This is what we're willing to fucking offer. And basically, fuck off EU. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Toby and I chat on the regular a little bit.
Like, this is honestly, I know some of you are still going to compete, and I respect it. Like, you do what you want, you play what you fucking want, but it's not going to get better. Like, it's going to get worse. Like, it's not there anymore. Not with TC, not with this title. Maybe in the future, maybe something might grow, but it's like Shadows. ESG $500 ain't going to be enough. I asked him, it was all fair scoring, what he thought of that, and he said EU Gears, competitive Gears is dead, and they should just get rid of it all anyway. So I don't even want to there you go.
All right.
He's just saying tatas. Toby, you're not gonna like it. Toby, you're not gonna like me this year. Why? Like, you didn't ask me anything. You didn't forget to force any answers, and I can't continue with the video with this fucking moron. Right. So that's it. Long story short, TC and Dana taking basically no responsibility. They continue to give the finger to the EU region. Fuck yous, man. Like, honestly, fuck yous. Absolute cunts.